1, 2, 3, 4.
Parading around like you own the place. Jack wheels on your skin, designer paint on your face. You want everyone to know just how rich you are, but nobody cares about your Abercrombie bra. Wow, you're amazing and I wish I was you, living life like a princess and your dream come true. But I travel shit cause you pay me to. I resent every teeny weeny part of you. Oh well, it's okay, they're just a different class. They're better than us, they're better than us. Oh well, it's okay if England's fallen on its ass. They're better than us, they're better than us. They're better than us, they're better. They're better, they're better, they're better, they're better than us. They pity us with diamond noses in disgust. They're running the country, they're meant to be the ones that we trust. Because they're better, they're better, they're better, they're better than us. They're better, they're better, they're better, they're better than us. Oh daddy, but daddy, I need a new dress.
Of course, dear, have my credit card and all the rest.
My little puppet deserves only the best. We have money, we have power, and we'll have the world next. Oh well, it's okay, they're just a different class. They're better than us, they're better than us. Oh well, it's okay if England's fallen on its ass. They're better than us, they're better than us. They're better than us, they're better. They're better, they're better, they're better, they're better than us. They pity us with diamond noses in disgust. They're running the country, they're meant to be the ones that we trust. Because they're better, they're better, they're better, they're better than us.
Hello and welcome to the second Sound and Motion podcast. I'm Andrew Nichols, and that was Screama Ballerina with Rich Kids. Right, those who listened last week might notice something different about how I sound. I'm actually recording in a bit of a studio this time around, so hopefully the sound quality of my voice has improved. I might still sound like a posh twat, but hopefully a bit more human. This is Behind Closed Doors. So that was Behind Closed Doors, with the Flash takes a moment to reflect, really whetting the appetite for the upcoming Flash movie. I actually came upon this band by mistake while looking for a local one of the same name. They're from Manteno, Illinois, over in the US, just outside Chicago, apparently, and they take influence from the likes of Bless the Fool, The Word Alive, Sleeping with Sirens, and A Day to Remember. This track is definitely a grower. I didn't like it much at first, but I'm really feeling it now. The way they hit melody and serenity with driving riffs and guttural screams makes for a great formula. Right, up next is We Are Forever. That was We're Forever with Take My Hand. Well, I think that was awesome. Really reminds me of the stuff I used to listen to as a teenager. And I've got to say, I think these guys from Indianapolis are a little better than that. So much for the Biebers and the One Direction generation. Something from Gay Paris now.
I'll scratch yours. We'll make each other right, just like before. I got an itch, won't go away. I can't get at it no matter which way. You scratch my back, and I'll scratch yours. We'll make each other right, just like before. It's been a while, I've had this itch. Just blow my bell, baby, don't be a bitch. You scratch my back, and I'll scratch yours. We make each other right, just like before. I've been so lonely, frozen in time. You're here with me, let's make the moon shine. You scratch my back, and I'll scratch yours. We'll make each other right, just like before.
I bet you weren't expecting that. Well, as I said, this track comes to us in Paris, but the Communal Well aren't French, and Scratch My Back has a definite swamp blues feel to it. I'm not usually a blues fan, but this is very cool. I can hear the Robert Johnson and Eric Clapton influences in there. The band say that listening to them is like being in a Cadillac with the top down. I agree with that. Coming up next, we have the Arcadian Anthem with The Common Thing to Do.
Civilized life is supposed to be living when it's just for
Right, after that half-hour fade-out, we're back to the UK and down south to Hastings. That was Arcadian Anthem, with A Common Thing to Do. A track that ticks a lot of boxes, genre-wise. Classed as a hardcore band with influences from Biffy Clyro and Enter Shikari, Arcadian Anthem also seemed to be pretty punk rock. Definitely one to be downloaded and played loud.
Loud.
Loud! I didn't, did I?
Yeah, your voice broke on loud. Play loud.
So, this is only the second edition of the podcast, but submissions have been flying in from all over the world. The UK, Australia, Canada, the States, South Africa, France, Sweden. But we always want more. So just send us your music to soundandmotion@live.co.uk.
Oh.
Fuck off.
I've got something to say. These days there seems to be an ever-growing amount of people in the music industry who think they can change the economy and ultimately the world. I'm sorry, but I don't think that a few album sales will change how politicians feel about feeding the rich and leaving the poor. Everyone has their own problems, and everyone has an opportunity to fix them. It's only when you give up on your own life that you start blaming other people for condemning us into a pit of social oblivion.
So if we are all doomed to an inevitable and furthermore painful death, I think it's time we try and enjoy what short life we have, instead of creating further division by trying to change decisions that have already been made. The sad truth is that one person can't make a difference, but it's reassuring knowing that it really doesn't matter. Live your own life and don't let strangers' decisions concern you. The world is crumbling beneath me, but I'm doing just fine, and that's just the way I look at things is. Just fun, fun, fun. 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 Do you wanna do me? Some rollies. So we're living in a social apocalypse, and every man and his dog knows how to put a stop to it, but they don't have the foggiest about politics or the foreigners that make a living selling oranges. So I'm gonna put the shit to an end and pretend that you give a shit just to fit in. So you wanna feed Africans' bellies just cause you heard a song on the telly. I don't mind people making changes, not doing it just to make them famous, but you don't know the first thing about this, so live your own life, not someone else's.
I'm writing a song, that'll help us find Coney.
Shut up! Oh my god, honestly, half the people bitching are affected by economy. So they're sitting in luxury writing about poverty, and asked if it's got to be stopped, they say
probably.
Don't get me wrong, I like opinions being vocal, but I'm not gonna let my uneducated ego spree go global.
That
Bugs Bunny?
No, it's me, Bad Bunny! Some Rollies! And you will have a dream come true. Fuck it!
So, Samuel, my producer,
Yeah.
what did you think of that?
That was fucking mental. No, I really like that actually. I think when we put it on, you thought I wouldn't. But no, it was a bit bonkers. It was all over the place, but I really like the message behind it.
I'm thinking it's basically the musical equivalent of a brainstorm. You know,
Yeah.
epileptics have.
Yeah.
It's a little weird. It's all over the place, kind of. But
yeah.
I like it.
Well, I especially like the message. I like the message behind it, and I do like that he picked up on the Coney incident. It's very
The Coney bollocks, you mean? I featured them in the showcase I do for SQ magazine. Little plug. And there was some bellend in the comments section talking about how they just sound like Enter Shikari and that sort of thing. But
Right.
If you look at some of the other band's stuff, it's actually pretty apparent that it's meant to sound like Enter Shikari.
Yeah.
It's basically just ripping the piss out of the kind of.
Were they a band or is that one guy?
It's just a duo.
It's impressive.
Yeah.
For the
Yeah,
sound of that guy, it's really impressive.
One of them's from a band called Acres of Life. They played at Eastbourne Extreme
Yeah.
in Eastbourne last year.
Okay.
Yeah, they're just ripping the shit out of. What are we recording?
Yeah.
Just ripping the shit out of bands like Enter Shikari who sit in their studios counting their money, talking about poverty.
Yeah.
Okay. So you might be wondering who the other voice is. It's not just a voice in your head. That is Sam, or Evo, as he likes to be known.
Yeah, I haven't got my eyes in, so I'm Sam at the moment.
Oh,
Yeah.
Sam. Go in.
Hang on, I've done something to my mic. It's not. 1, 2, check. Hello. Yeah, that's better.
Should we start again?
Yeah, no, you can carry on.
You haven't got your eyes in. Have you not noticed just how beautiful those eyes make you look?
Yeah, you've seen the album cover.
Gorgeous.
Yeah,
Gorgeous.
this is getting odd now.
Yeah, try to make love.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you're Sam, or Evo,
Yep.
and I featured you last week
Yep.
with your track
Biggest mistake.
Biggest Mistake, which features Adventures of.
Mm-hmm.
And you have a new album
I
that's
do,
just
yeah.
come out,
Yeah,
a little
I
bit
do,
of mixtape.
Yeah.
It's shit.
Yeah.
Tell people about it.
It's called Devil, but with an O.
Devil.
Yeah, you pronounce it Devil. It's my rap name with D on the front of it. It's a play on that. And I had the title before Lil Wayne. I don't think he's going ahead with that now. Because I think it was Dedication in the end, wasn't it? But it was going to be called.
Have you heard it?
No. But yeah, it's a year. It's a year's worth of work. And I don't know really what else to say about it because it's just quite a personal. It ended up being quite a personal piece. There's a lot of tracks on there that are just quite personal projects from the last year or so of my life, and that's what ended up happening. It started off as just something I was going to write to keep me busy during Calistic's downtime, which just so happens to be most of the time. and it just turned into that. But yeah.
So, how's the rap scene around here, Sussex?
Small. No, it's okay. It's not very tightly knit, tightly woven. You know, we're not. You know, there's a few of them that I know of. I haven't met a lot of them. I mean, but there's a few of them that I have met. I mean, obviously there's Jimmy Balls, who I work very closely with, and Adventures of Keepa and Bernard James. But then there's other guys who I haven't even met yet, but I know of, and they do make really good music, like Tuggy Fresh, who we're going to be playing today. There's a guy called Tay. Is it Tay Devaney? Is that how you say his name?
Something like that, I think.
And he's really good as well.
He should be coming up in a future podcast.
Yeah, and what's irritating about these guys is they're all really fucking young. And they're really good.
Whereas we both are approaching a quarter of a century old.
Yeah, and you know, so but yeah, I mean, we are in a good place. What I would like to start looking to is to be seen as a lot less of a novelty. They know that you rap and they see you as a novelty. I mean, I remember a gig we did last year. It was a charity gig, and one of the bands threw a hissy fit because we were going on after them, just because we were rappers. I don't understand it. So, you know, it's moving it from just a few people here and there who make that music to moving it to a scene, but it's a very difficult thing, and I've tried and failed at it once. So, you know, I'm quite happy just making music. Sorry, I've gone off on a tangent now as well. What else are you going to ask me?
That's it.
Cool.
Just play the other track.
What's the next track? The next track.
Oh,
do you want me to cue it up? Am I introducing it?
Do you know what it is?
I can see what it is.
Okay.
It's called Stressed.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
By who?
But it's by Keepa and Full Marx. And I haven't. Again, there's two guys I haven't met. I spoke to Keepa a little bit online. He's a really nice guy. So yeah, we'll just cue that up, and this is Stressed by Keepa and Full Marx.
Enough love, I've got enough reasons to be happy as hell. There's not enough trust, I struggle just breathing, wondering how far I've fell. They say keep on, they tell me keep on moving. This is easier said than done. When you're wearing the weight of the world on my shoulders, and I got no strength left. I'm winding up worse off as I get older. Yeah, I'm so stressed, so stressed.
See, I'm very stressed, I'm perplexed. Swear a lot like I got Tourette's, cause I just can't work this shit out. I feel too hit out, chew these bricks, I can spit out the bits. Sometimes I just sit with a spliff, contemplate this life I live. Some say life is a gift, sweet, I don't like it. Have you got the receipt? Cause I feel to take it back in exchange for cash. That's a joke. Try to scrimp and save, but the very next day I feel to splash till I'm broke. So I'm just an average bloke with an astonishing gift. But look, just to stay sober, that right there is a challenge where I live.
Wearing the weight of the world on my shoulders, and I got no strength left. I'm winding up worse off as I get older. Yeah, I'm so stressed, so stressed, so
See, I know that life could be worse, but sometimes I feel like I'm stuck in reverse. See, I know that I'm destined to burst before life's end, and I rest in a hearse. I'm best in the verse, in sessions I'm first. No question my turn, my lessons I've learned. Infections I burn and fledges I earn. You had your go, I said it's my turn, but they won't let me in for some reason. One question, is it dumb season? No, it's E-Town where I come from season. It's Keepa's best suck your mum season. You best get the fuck out, duck out, suck out, round it, discuss stuff out. Put on your coat cause it looks rough out. He said what, headbutt, uppercut, knockout.
Wearing the weight of the world on my shoulders, and I got no strength left. I'm winding up worse off as I get older. Yeah, I'm so stressed, so stressed, so stressed.
So that was Keepa with Full Marx. I have to be honest, when I first encountered Keepa, he was, you know, when I found out he was good, it was a bit of a surprise. the first time I saw him was in a YouTube video with a group he used to rap with, called Eastbourne Finest, and I think this kind of comes from the observation point of someone kind of on the outside who listens to more rock music than hip hop, because there's something about people rapping outside council blocks and in a car park somewhere like Eastbourne, which is a tourist town, and trying to make it ghetto, that kind of comes across as a bit more comical than I think they're really intending, and it kind of detracts from the music a little bit. But hearing him, I mean, I like him. What do you think, Sam?
Yeah, no, I really like him. And I'm the same. When I mean, he's got a very distinctive voice, and I haven't. He used to rap years ago in another band, and I can't remember the name of them, but he's come a long way from them. I think as far as the video thing, you're left with little option in that genre, because he's the way he raps, you can tell he takes a lot of influence from grime, but knowing him personally, I know that he's a massive hip hop head, so he's obviously taken both of that, taking influences from both of that, and for hip hop, I mean, I've never done a music video, and I'm not sure if I ever will, because there's not really a lot of option. I mean, all other than you can do something that's quite conceptual, which is something that I would be interested in, but would that really work for a grime video? And the other thing about hip hop and grime is there's such a pressure on it to be real. I was talking to Jimmy the other day, and you don't see fans kicking off at Metallica because they don't live what they write, and you don't see fans kicking off at Coldplay because they don't live what they write. It's something that's really, I think, unique to hip hop and grime. I think that's fair comment.
Yeah, I mean,
on the genre. It's
difficult for an unsigned kind of small time rapper to do something that someone like Chris Brown would do if he was doing a relationship boxing video or something like that. Difficult for someone small to do something big, because it would come across as pretentious. Yeah. So really, I mean, I'm not taking the piss. I'm just
I really like. I really liked the track. It's still floating around on Facebook. I know the track you're talking about is Melodist. It's Best 16. But I mean, the rapping, the videos. I mean, videos is not my thing. But as far as musically, I'm not much of an extrovert anyway. I'm more of an introvert. I like my music, and I make quite angry and dark music, and I don't want to, push that down people's throats. But as I said, I don't think there's many other options as far as videos for people, and also, all these people who rap come from a certain background, and that's what they see fit to do, and they're just trying to tell the story. And
as far as ability goes, they're all pretty good. I mean, I tried to find a lot of them. I mean, it's been a few years since that video was around.
Yeah.
I haven't contacted all of them. Some of them aren't active anymore.
Yeah.
For whatever reason.
Yeah.
But they're all pretty good. So if they send us tracks, then we'll feature it.
Yeah. I mean, the guy in there that was quite notable in that video, and he probably produced it, was TM Wondersound. His name is now. At the time, he's called Trini Man, but now he's TM Wondersound, and he's doing really well for himself. So it just goes to show. I mean, it's the work ethic more than anything, really, isn't it? So, I mean, they're quite lucky.
So moving on to another urban act from Eastbourne, we've got Tuggy with. Can I tell what the track was called?
Sorry, I forgot to tell you. Yeah. It's Tuggy Fresh. His whole rap name is Tuggy Fresh. Do you want me to do it?
Yeah, fuck it.
Yeah, Andrew's throwing his paper at me because I didn't tell him what we're playing. The next track is by a local rapper called Tuggy Fresh. It's called Lost Hope. And we mentioned Tuggy a little bit earlier. He's probably the most active MC from around here at the moment, I think. He's got 3 YouTube videos, all of them doing really well. He's actually making money from them, which, yeah. So fair play to him.
I'd like some money.
Yeah, I'd like some money. I don't know what to say now. You just sit there and watch me.
I like to watch you.
Yeah. Henny. Representing for Tuggy Fresh. GYG. Yo, Tuggy, man, show these people how you get down, man, car. They don't know how you get down out here, man. Tell them some real stuff too, man. Don't rap like these other people, man. Show them how you really do it. GYG style, what?
Here I go again, slipping down the slope again. Lost all my hope again. Everybody's arms are closed, nobody's are opening. Feeling run down in a place is Pete to show emotion in.
Lord said he loves me,
but I don't even feel I'm known to him. I ain't even felt at home in any fucking home I'm in. I'm a ghost in this ghost town I'm ghosting in. I'm rarely in a good mood, in any zone I'm zoning in. In all these zones there ain't a fucking zone I'm joking in. Feds trying to lock off all the streets that they're patrolling in. My demon can face me but Tuggy will be choking him. I'll pass when the Lord tests me and watch heavens opening. I'm going mental, Tug's got doctors writing notes for him. Plus he lost everything that he ever felt was close to him. Engulfed by darkness I can feel it fucking closing in. Don't think my life's blessed cause of these designer clothes I'm in. Never met God but I ain't told no man what I told to him. I stick to rapping, calm my lungs are just too cold to sing. In this place, weeds fucking through the winter sting. Angels fly by and fall from the sky with withered wings. Corrupt communities that's deadlier than 7 sins. Government are liars, yeah, they're fuckers trying to cover sins. They get it in, they're the ones who run the heroin. Made it easy for anyone to get their hands on anything. Crack, coke, pro, MDMA, amphetamines. People jacking anything, even purses and wedding rings. The streets are bearing bad news like the fucking English weather brings. Fuck forgiving and forgetting, Tuggy ain't forgetting things.
GYG. 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 Yeah.
So that was Tuggy Fresh with Lost Hope.
I really like that track. That was the first one he did. That's the first of his 3. He's the same. You can look at where he draws his influences from. He's got a very sort of underground flow, and the beat is the same. There's a sample on there as well, and it's just it almost embodies what underground hip hop is at the moment. That's almost like the perfect example of what you'd expect underground hip hop to sound like. So yeah, I think that's me done though, innit? I've come in and I've talked my shit about hip hop, and I've fucked up your bits a little bit.
We can talk about this bit.
I made you laugh, and I said fuck. Am I allowed to say fuck?
I said brainstorm.
But I thought brainstorm was. I used to say brainstorm in school, as in draw a little diagram.
Yeah, that's my problem. I don't think people realise just how offensive I was trying to be. I like people to know that. Maybe I should put a link to a Wikipedia article about brainstorm. So that's it for the second edition of the Sound and Motion podcast. Next week we're going to have other tracks from across. Okay, so I'm going to say.
Next week we're going to rape a zebra.
I'd like to. Right. Yeah. So that's it for the second edition of the Sound and Motion podcast. Hopefully you'll still be listening next week when we'll be featuring artists from across the world, all over the UK, wherever. So send your tracks in. The address is below. This is Tifa Lockart by Fresh Like Dexie.
See, I smell my way every day. Come on, I'll bring it up now. Come on.